Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back NWA Main Event Wrestling. Lee Tidwell and Rob. How do you know all these things?
I'm just in the know, let me tell you that.
I know stuff. Jeff Daniels taking on Donnie Eaton in the ring. And Daniels, you could tell even by the look in his eye right now, he's not happy. And where's Dominique?
Dominique's at headquarters right now. She's got a meeting with the board of directors about this #1 seed thing. She's upset about it. He's upset about it, and as they should be.
How do you know this?
I go to lunch every day with Mike Porter at the Waffle House. What do you think? How do you think I know these things?
But Porter goes to Waffle House with me.
Well,
he told me he was busy today. Dang.
I'm sorry.
It's Daniels. Come on. In with Eaton. Eaton with that arm bar, then twisting, just wrenching the arm. Reversal there by Daniels, and Daniels looks like he's got a purpose. Look at his face.
Well, you know he's been beating up Donnie Eaton since he was in junior high school, by the way.
He knew Eaton when he was in junior high.
Yeah, they went to junior high school together.
I don't know if I like you or not. Back into the arm bar is Donnie Eaton. Big night tonight in Columbia. It's just going to be a special challenge match. Tommy Capone against Jeff the Crippler Daniels.
Yeah, and you know what? Dominique tells me that they better be hiding a little bit out there. Tommy Capone better be maybe checking himself into the Alcatraz, you know, like his grandfather was, to be hiding out tonight, because Jeff's kind of mad about this whole thing.
Well, I know Daniels isn't too pleased with Tommy Capone being named the #1 seed, but he really doesn't have any beef.
What do you mean he doesn't have any beef? This guy's a newcomer. Jeff Daniels, NWA Tag Team Champion. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, him and Tim Ernesto, yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard of that? NWA Lightweight Heavyweight Champion. Have you heard of that? He's been wrestling for forever, you know? Tommy Capone just showed up, NWA. What's going on? I think there's something wrong.
Well, Tommy Capone has turned a lot of heads since he's been in here. I mean, he's had a lot of quality wins since he started here in NWA main events. I mean, maybe he deserves the #1 seed.
Well,
Oh, reversal there by Eaton. Big hip toss. Right into the arm drag, into the arm bar. Eaton on top of Daniels, and you can kind of tell Daniels' head not quite in this game here.
I think he's distracted a little bit. Wouldn't you be distracted if you were supposed to be named the #1 seed? It's kind of ridiculous, I'd say, you know?
Well, I mean, the only thing the #1 seed pretty much helps you with is you're going to take on the lowest seed in the first round. So I don't see why Daniels is going to be so upset. I mean,
so who would you rather wrestle? Donnie Eaton or somebody else? I mean, you know what I mean?
I still think that Daniels really doesn't have legitimate beef about this. It's a seeding for a tournament. Capone's been the brightest so far. Since he's been in NWA main event, he's turned a lot of heads. Like I've said, he's accomplished a lot, and I think he deserves the #1 seed.
Is he paying you off? Is this, you know he's a made man. Is he padding your pockets, Tidwell? What's the problem here?
No, man, I'm always broke. Gee, still working that left arm is Donnie Eaton. And Daniels trying to slowly work his way back up to his feet. Eaton almost been in complete control here as Daniels backs him against the ropes, whips him across, comes up, ducks the clothesline, ducks the back elbow, and a knee to the gut there cuts him off by the Crippler. And listen to the crowd.
They're excited.
Crowd behind Jeff Daniels.
I think they like my suit.
Sign of the apocalypse. Stump to the forehead as Daniels wearing Eaton out here. Oh, and a headbutt, vicious headbutt by Jeff the Crippler Daniels. We've seen Daniels a bloody mess here in NWA main event, but he takes on everybody that comes to him. Like you said, former NWA World Tag Team Champion, thumb to the throat. Daniels doesn't back down from anybody.
No, he doesn't back down from anybody, nor should he. This guy's accomplished. This guy's got a record. He's been here forever. Tommy Capone's been here just a short time. How's he getting the #1 seed? Something's going on. I want to know what's going on.
Snapmare takeover. Comes off the ropes and drops the leg. You're so close to Mike Porter. Won't you ask him?
Well, tomorrow when we're at lunch, I probably will at the Waffle House. And by the way, you're not invited.
He's supposed to eat lunch with me. Down for the cover is Daniels. 1, 2 count. A kick out there by Donnie Eaton. Down to that rear chin lock as Daniels going to try to put a little oxygen restriction to his brain here.
He needs a little oxygen restriction to his brain, you know? his brain, I don't know if he functions real every day, you know? Daniels putting some knowledge into him, maybe. Telling him about what happened in the news.
Working his way back up to his feet is Donnie Eaton. Back elbow, make it two, getting out of it. Now, just a handful of hair by Daniels.
I don't think he had his hair. Come on now.
Daniels not ashamed to bend the rules a little bit to go to his advantage. Now getting Eaton back up and a punch right between the eyes.
I was open-handed. There was no, you know, I think it was open-handed.
Picking him back up now is Daniels. Like I said, special challenge match tonight against Tommy Capone. Eaton's going to be teaming with JT Quest for a #1 contenders match for the NWA Mid-America Tag Team titles against the Heartbreakers, John Caesar and Larry Valentine, with the Money Man Ronnie Brown and Desiree in their corner. The Heartbreakers haven't been the same since they lost that NWA Mid-America Tag Championship. What a job.
I can tell you this.
Oh!
I talked with them earlier. They're awful mad. They're awful upset. Tonight, I think you're going to see some unbelievable things from these guys.
Clothesline taking him down. Daniels showing his authority here in the ring. NWA Main Event Wrestling right here on WNAB, Channel 58 in Nashville. Backs him at the ropes, twists him across, and hits him right in the head. Eaton looks out.
It looks like he's out.
I think Daniels might have smooth knocked him out there. He hit him with that elbow right in the forehead. Eaton fell down, and his head bounced off the mat, and I'm not so sure he knows what day it is.
I don't think he ever knows what day it is, but that's all right.
Ducks one, comes across, going for the sunset flip. Gibson over, 1, 2, and Eaton, he don't know what's going on. He's going on instinct here. Oh, and Daniels just clobbers him. And I don't think Eaton knows where he's at.
Uh-oh. You know, it's time for the most prolific move in wrestling today.
Prolific?
Prolific.
What does that mean? That's like a calcium.
You need to go back to school.
Taking him up is Daniels. And
the Dominator's coming, I can tell you.
Eaton's out on his feet. He can't even punch. He's just falling down on himself. He's trying to mount a comeback here on Jeff Daniels. I think Daniels just going to kind of sit here and play with him for a minute. Into the ropes comes off, and Eaton, no! Look at the instinct of Donnie Eaton, who catches Jeff Daniels in midair and hits him with a backdrop.
I think he's setting him up.
And he's staggering. It's like he's had too many naughty drinks at Inferno Bar. Into the corner goes Daniels. Eaton full head of steam, and Daniels out of the way. Eaton now getting caught. Side Russian leg sweep by Daniels. Roll through. And Daniels now going to lock on the Dominator. He's got him here.
It's over.
And Eaton, look at his face.
Right.
He doesn't even know to tap out.
He gives up.
Big challenge match tonight. Tommy Capone and Jeff the Crippler Daniels. Daniels with issues, the #1 seed for the television title for Tommy Capone. Daniels had these words to say.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me, the kind of shenanigans that goes on around here. You know, Mule Days is right around the corner, and they're going to crown the NWA television champion. Well, I just got word that the #1 seed is Tommy Capone. Tommy Capone? I've got sweat socks older than Tommy Capone. How in the hell does he come in here and be the #1 seed? Mike Porter, I got a bone to pick with you on that one. But I tell you what I'm going to do. Tonight in Columbia, it's going to start. Capone, you come out here and you run your mouth and you say, oh, come on, Jeff Daniels. It's going to be me and you, and we'll see who the #1 seed is. Well, let me tell you something, pal. When I walk that aisle tonight, you're going to be standing across the ring from 230 pounds of mean-ass man, and I'm coming for you, Tommy Capone. Mule Days, I'm going to be the TV champion, whether you like it or whether you don't, or whether Mike Porter or anybody else in the office cares. I'm going to be the champion, and it starts with you tonight, Capone. I'll beat you all over Columbia. I'll kick you plump down that highway all the way out to the Murray County line. You show up, and you keep running that mouth and talking smack, because I'm telling you, Capone, you don't want none of me. But tonight, you're going to get plenty.